How's it going, everybody? I am back because 2xko has dropped some more news. Blitzcrank is going to officially be the 9th champion in the game, is going to be playable in the closed beta. I thought this was going to be the case from the little hints from the Evo picture, but it's good to see it confirmed. It is unfortunate the way it was announced, as it says, commencing accidental leak protocol. It was shown on Riot's own customer support website as the official champion for it. So they kind of had to announce it. I waited till there was an official announcement because I'm not a big fan of leaks because it's a little disrespectful for devs, but that's just me. So yeah, looks awesome. There's gonna be a full gameplay trailer on the 2nd, which I will be watching and reacting to and doing all that stuff. But they actually showed off even more news today. They gave a lot more details on the closed beta, full FAQ. So just going down all of it a little bit, like just showing what 2xko is, saying what the closed beta is, all that stuff. Talking about invites, which again, similar things that we've been told. Same thing with start regions. And then this is, I think, the big one. Alpha Lab 1 and 2, you're out. Oh, wait, no, this is not the big one. This is a big one. If you're invited, you get to invite up to 3 people. So I think that's huge. I also think that shows how much bigger this is going to be, because I don't know if this counts for people that were invited from Alpha Lab 1. So it's like, if you were invited Alpha Lab 1 from someone else's invite, it's going to be astronomically bigger from the first Alpha Lab, is kind of what I'm trying to reference. Just based off that alone. So there's going to be a full detailed breakdown on all the changes since Alpha Lab 2, which is going to be very, very nice. Even more than they already have, which is going to be interesting. I'm expecting maybe like one of those like longer gameplay reveals and maybe some balancing stuff, because I know Vi was not inherently, I think, tuned before the Evo footage, so maybe talking about that would be an interesting thing. Confirming closed beta is PC only, which makes me think it's going to be a shorter closed beta if it's only PC. And it's only on Windows. Languages, good amount. I think I was about to say big one for me that's missing would be Chinese, but they'll probably have to go through different things. I remember Valorant took a while before it officially got published in China. I could be wrong. I could be missing a language that's like, oh man, I can't believe they have that, or they don't have that. But pretty interesting. And then you can stream, you can organize tournaments. Data's not going to carry over, which also makes me think it's like a Valorant style closed beta. And then they talk about the offline mode, which I haven't even looked at, but pretty much the offline mode is going to have all this stuff to be able to get the offline launcher, but it's going to have every character unlocked for you, so you can like lab and test and see who you want to play with without actually having to commit to buying that champion, which is gonna be super nice and like probably the most consumer friendly thing we've seen from a fighting game from a very, very long time. And then the final thing, closed beta is just indefinite. They're not giving any timeline, so it could be soon, it could be later in terms of like when this game will actually launch, and then when stuff will, because again, like the whole idea is like your day is gonna be wiped, so being able to actually have everything set, know that you can do all this stuff. I assume they're gonna do a Valorant style where you can buy currency and they'll refund it to you for the live game, but I don't know. This is all speculation. But that's all for me, really. I just am very excited that Blitzcrank's in the game. Is on my list a lot, so it's gonna be very cool. If you want to see this on my other list, they'll be popping up on the screen right now. Subscribe if you want to see more content, because I've been bumping up more 2xko stuff. And my next video idea is like all the fighting game archetypes and picking one champion to fit in those archetypes and who I'd want. So I'll be yapping about to a scale. I'll be yapping a ton of other stuff. So thank you all for watching and have a wonderful, wonderful day.